Picture this: Zoro, mid-battle, sword raised, focused as ever. When suddenly, in the blink of an eye, everything changes. He's not on the Thousand Sunny anymore, not even on the Grand Line. In fact, he's not in any world he recognizes. One moment, Kuma was standing there with his usual eerie calm, and the next, Zoro is transported to somewhere completely different. What kind of world is this? And what the heck is going on with the people here? That's how it begins. No explanations, no warnings. Just Zoro, alone, in a strange, unfamiliar land. He's lost his bearings, and everything feels different. The air, it's heavier. The ground, harder. The people, stronger, more dangerous, and they have powers he's never seen before. But Zoro's not one to back down, right? Not even when faced with a new world, new rules, and new enemies. The thing is, he doesn't know it yet. But this isn't just any world. It's Demon Slayer territory. He's about to face demons, Hashira, and challenges that might push him to his absolute limits. His resolve will be tested like never before, but one thing's for sure: Zoro won't give up, ever. But how will he survive? How will he adapt? You see, as Zoro stands there trying to make sense of where he is, he's unknowingly standing at the edge of something far bigger than himself. It's a strange, unfamiliar world. Sure, but Zoro's always been about the journey, about overcoming obstacles. He'll need to make alliances, hone his skills in ways he's never imagined, and face threats that may very well change him forever. But that's only the beginning. Because as we watch Zoro fight his way through demons and bloodthirsty monsters, the real question is, where the heck are the other Straw Hats? What worlds are they in? Will they even survive their new universes? Stay with me, because the adventure's only just started. And trust me, it's gonna be wild. Now let's dive into Zoro's journey in the Demon Slayer world. How will he stack up against the forces of this brutal reality? Let's find out. As the dust settles and the battle with the demon comes to an end, Zoro stands there panting heavily, his sword still drawn. His body aches. His muscles feel like they might give way any moment, but he stands firm. The fight has been brutal, harder than anything he's ever faced. These demons, they're unlike anything on the Grand Line. And the world he's in, well, that's the biggest challenge of all. This world isn't just a test of strength. It's a test of everything Zoro is. His resolve, his will, his spirit. But Zoro's never been one to back down. And if anything, this new world only sharpens his desire to survive. But even as he wipes the sweat from his brow, something gnaws at him. He's fought hard, sure, but he can't shake the feeling that there's something even stronger out there. Something that might push him past his limits in ways he's never imagined. In the Grand Line, he's been challenged by pirates, bounty hunters, and even gods. But in this world, it feels like he's just scratching the surface. As he's lost in his thoughts, Tanjiro, who had been checking the fallen demon's body, looks up at him, his face serious. "You're not bad," Tanjiro says, but there's a hint of something else in his voice, something that Zoro can't quite place. "But you'll need more than strength to survive here." Zoro raises an eyebrow, his usual cocky grin returning. "I've been through worse. I'll survive." His voice is calm, almost too calm, but inside he's questioning his own words. For the first time in his life, he's starting to realize that maybe sheer strength isn't enough. There's something else at play here, something different. And it's not just the demons, it's this world. Tanjiro doesn't respond immediately. Instead, he reaches into his coat, pulling out a strange-looking scroll. "Breathing techniques," he says simply. "This is how we fight demons." Zoro stares at the scroll in silence, then looks back at Tanjiro, trying to understand what he's getting at. Tanjiro continues, "You'll need to learn to control your breathing to fight effectively here. It amplifies your strength. Without it, you'll never survive." Zoro frowns, but the thought of control doesn't sit well with him. He's always fought on his own terms, relying on his instincts, his swords, and his sheer will. Breathing techniques? It sounds strange, foreign, but there's no denying the truth of Tanjiro's words. Zoro has faced a lot of tough enemies, but he's never been in a world quite like this. If he wants to survive, he's going to have to adapt. Before Zoro can speak, the air shifts, and a shrill cry cuts through the tense silence. Zoro's body instinctively tenses, his swords raised, eyes scanning the horizon. Something's coming, something dangerous. Tanjiro's face hardens, his eyes narrowing. "It's not over yet," he mutters. "Stay alert." They move quickly through the forest, the trees casting long shadows in the setting sun. Every rustle in the bushes, every creak of the branches makes Zoro's grip on his swords tighten. It feels like they're being watched, hunted even. The atmosphere is thick with danger, and Zoro can't shake the feeling that someone, is waiting for them. The hairs on the back of his neck stand up, but he doesn't show it. He's Zoro. He's not afraid of anything. Finally, they reach a small clearing where the source of the cry reveals itself. A demon slayer, bleeding heavily, struggling to stay conscious. His sword is dropped beside him and his breathing is shallow. He looks up at Tanjiro and Zoro with wide, desperate eyes. "Please, help me." His voice is weak, filled with pain. Zoro remains standing, his eyes scanning the surroundings, sensing that something's wrong. It's too quiet. Too perfect. He doesn't trust it. But Tanjiro, without a second thought, drops to his knees beside the injured man. "We'll help you. Stay with us." But Zoro's still not convinced. His instincts scream that there's more to this situation than meets the eye. That sense of being watched is stronger than ever now. He looks around, searching the trees, the shadows, but sees nothing. The air is thick with something Zoro can't quite place. A feeling that this world is hiding more than just demons. It's hiding secrets, ones that could change everything. And Zoro's starting to wonder if he's going to uncover them, whether he's ready or not. "I'll guard you," Zoro says to Tanjiro, his voice as steady as ever. "You take care of him." Tanjiro nods, too focused on the injured man to question Zoro's decision. Zoro's sharp eyes never leave the shadows, his sword still raised, waiting for something, anything, that might break the silence. As the seconds stretch into minutes, the tension in the air only grows. Zoro's mind is racing. He can feel it. Something big is coming, something that will challenge everything he's ever known. The demons here are dangerous, sure, but it's not just the monsters he's worried about. There's a deeper mystery at play in this world. Something darker, something he's not even sure he's ready to face. And then, it hits him. The bigger question. Where are the others? Where are Luffy, Nami, Sanji, and the rest of the crew? Kuma didn't just send Zoro here. He sent all of them away, scattered across unknown lands. Each of them is now facing their own trials, their own battles, in places Zoro can't even begin to imagine. The thought of his crewmates, alone and possibly in danger, ignites a fire within him. He must become stronger, not just for himself, but to reunite with his Nakama and face whatever challenges lie ahead together. But Zoro has no time to dwell on it. He's in the thick of it now, and there's no going back. Zoro's journey through the Demon Slayer universe has forged him into an even more formidable swordsman, but his path to reunite with the Straw Hat crew is just beginning. Stay tuned as we uncover the trials and transformations each member faces in their own extraordinary worlds. Don't miss the next chapter of this epic saga.